This is the Vitality Stadium here in Bournemouth, in the south of England. Martin Tyler here along with Alan Smith. Premier League football is coming right up for you. It's Bournemouth against Norwich City.
I think if we get a nice, sharp, quick tempo to begin with, we're in for a real treat here because we've got a couple of entertaining sides that love to go forward.
Well, when you're looking for the worst away record, which maybe some of you do from time to time, you'll find it alongside the name of Norwich City.
Well, just the one win, and you look at the reasons, and a leaky defence is right up there. It's in 15 games.
Bournemouth are going to go with this team today. Nathan Ake starts alongside Steve Cook at the back. Ryan Fraser plays alongside Harry Wilson in the wide positions. And at the point of attack, just one lone striker. Here is the Norwich City team for you today. Well, we think, Alan, it'll be a 4-5-1 formation, which can look a bit negative.
Yeah, but you look at the players in that five, that midfield five, and I think a couple at least will be trying to support the lone front man.
Thank you for attending the Vitality Stadium. Enjoy the game.
A small club, still a small ground, but they've got good financial help now, haven't they? And of course, getting into the Premier League, it was at the right time where even more money came in as a revenue stream from the television deal.
Yeah, and they've added to the squad really shrewdly, Martin. They've had plenty of pace in attack, which always helps.
Hi there, everybody. History will always dictate that the visiting fans from Tottenham Hotspur do not like Arsenal. The simple fact is Arsenal were formed as a South London club and moved into Tottenham territory. They've never been forgiven for that by the Spurs fans. Alan Smith knows all about the history, and we're going to get another paragraph or two today.
Yeah, I mean, whether you're from this country or from London, it doesn't matter these days because both sets of players will be made fully aware of the importance of this one. They cannot let those fans down.
And number 10, Mesut Ozil.
This is the Arsenal lineup. Molineux starts in goal. David Luiz plays alongside Shkodran Mustafi in defence. Granit Xhaka starts with Dani Ceballos in the centre of midfield. Alexandre Lacazette is the lone striker today. This is today's Tottenham Hotspur team. Hugo Lloris starts in goal. Toby Alderweireld starts alongside Davinson Sanchez at the back. Giovanni Lo Celso starts alongside Harry Winks in the middle of the park. And they just go with the one striker up front. Arsenal creating history now in the Emirates Stadium era. They first came here in 2006.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've both been here, Martin, when the atmosphere's been red hot. But you need the football really to get the fans going. Sometimes it has been a bit quieter, but I think that's consistent with the atmosphere at many grounds across the country.
Hello again, everybody. Nice to have you along. Enjoy your company. It's Villa Park in Birmingham, where our football comes from today. Alan Smith alongside me, Martin Tyler. Premier League football for you very shortly. Aston Villa, and they take on Southampton.
Well, what an arena we've got here. Perfectly suited to football and two very noisy sets of fans. What a backdrop that should be to what on paper should be an entertaining match.
Vulnerable Villa. That's really been the headline, hasn't it, this season, so far as their defending is concerned.
We just put so much pressure on the strikers to score more than they concede.
Aston Villa team for this game. Responsibility for some of those five in midfield to get forward, and I'm sure the main striker won't be isolated, although it looks a bit like that on our screens.
Yeah, he could be a lonely man up top there if he doesn't get the support that he needs, because he is the type of player that does need support. He can't do it all on his own.
Here's the Southampton team for you. The goalkeeper, Alex McCarthy. Ryan Bertrand starts alongside Kyle Walker-Peters at the back. James Ward-Prowse plays today with Pierre-Emile Højbjerg in the centre of the pitch. In attack, Danny Ings joins up with Shane Long. Very warm welcome to you to the south coast of England, to Brighton. The Amex Stadium is our venue. Martin Tyler here along with Alan Smith. We have Premier League action for you coming right up. It's Brighton. They take on Bournemouth.
Yeah, thanks, Martin. I think both teams here are going to be positive. They are set up to attack, so I'm expecting a few goals here today. I don't want to put the mockers on, but I am expecting a few.
Brighton will play with these players today. Matt Ryan's in goal. Dan Burn plays with Montoya as the fullbacks. We'll see how the striking option works with just one up front. Bournemouth are going to go with this team today. Nathan Ake starts alongside Steve Cook at the back. Harry Wilson starts alongside Ryan Fraser in midfield. And today it's just the one striker in the side. Bournemouth, a small club, still a small ground, but they've got good financial help now, haven't they? And of course, getting into the Premier League, it was at the right time where even more money came in as a revenue stream from the television deal.
Yeah, and they've added to the squad really shrewdly, Martin. They've had plenty of pace in attack, which always helps.
This is Turf Moor, the long-time home of Burnley Football Club. Welcome to you. Great to have you with us on a lovely day in the northwest of England. Martin Tyler here to call the action for you, along with my good friend Alan Smith. Premier League football we have for you. It's coming right up. It's Burnley against Manchester United.
Yeah, real buzz around this ground. Full house. A lot of interest in it. Hope it doesn't disappoint.
Jeff Hendry. Number 18. Ashley Westwood.
Well, a strong character in the Manchester United lineup and a strong competitor as well.
Well, left foot, right foot, he just caresses the ball, and he's got an eye for a pass too. Wonderful.
The Burnley lineup. In goal today, Nick Pope. Charlie Taylor plays with Phil Bardsley in the full-back positions. Ashley Westwood plays with Jack Cork in the centre of the pitch. In attack, Chris Wood joins up front with Ashley Barnes.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
This is then the Manchester United lineup. David De Gea starts in goal. Harry Maguire starts alongside Victor Lindelof at the back. Fred plays with Nemanja Matic in central midfield. Only one up front in terms of an out-and-out forward. Welcome to you all to Stamford Bridge. Martin Tyler here along with Alan Smith. Warm welcome to you all. We have Premier League action for you coming right up. It's Chelsea against West Ham United.
Number
I think the
28,
first 10 minutes might tell us how this match is going to pan out, who can gain the upper hand, who can get hold of this ball and ask all the questions.
Number 3,
Well, these two players, perhaps we picked out as the likely candidates to keep a special eye on. Alan Smith.
Well, we've earmarked these two because they have been in fantastic form this season. It's been a pleasure to watch them.
Number 10, Willian. And number 18, Olivier Giroud.
Here's the Chelsea lineup. In goal, Kepa Arrizabalaga. Kurt Zouma starts with Antonio Rudiger in defence. Olivier Giroud is the main striker. West Ham United's lineup is this. Lucas Fabianski plays in goal. Issa Diop plays with Angelo Ogbonna as the fullbacks, and today it's just the one striker in the side. This is Selhurst Park, a fine stadium in South London. I'm Martin Tyler, he's Alan Smith alongside me. Premier League football for you very shortly. It's Crystal Palace, and they take on Watford.
I think if we get a nice, sharp, quick tempo to begin with, we're in for a real treat here because we've got a couple of entertaining sides that love to go forward.
Number 3, Patrick Van Aanholt. Number 9, Jordan Ayew. Number 8, Cheku Kayate. Number 18, James McArthur. Number 11, Wilfred Zaha. And at number 17,
here's the Crystal Palace team. Keita is in goal. James McArthur plays alongside Luka Milivojevic in midfield. Christian Benteke is the sole striker today. Here's Watford, and this is how they're going to line up. Ben Foster starts in goal. Will Hughes plays alongside Etienne Capoue in the middle of the park. And just one out-and-out attacker in the lineup.
Thank you, Selhurst Park. Enjoy the game.
And I remember you being very dismissive of me in commentary when I raised the thorny issue for Watford fans. Should they wear black shorts or red shorts? Have you got more interested in the subject since?
I haven't really, Martin, I've got to say, but I think for the Watford fans, the more pressing issue is winning football matches, and they haven't done too badly at that over the last season or two.
Martin Tyler here with Alan Smith. We're at Goodison Park today on the day that brings Merseyside to a halt, and pretty much the world of football as well, because it's Everton against neighbours Liverpool.
Yeah, and Everton always trying to gain the upper hand against their more successful rivals. Can they make a mark here?
Number 2, Mason Holgate. Number 11, Theo Walcott. Number 10, Gylfi Sigurdsson.
And
number 21,
top defending this season, you have to hand it to Liverpool.
Well, they've got some good individuals at the back, and they've also got great understanding across that back line.
got the Everton lineup for you. Jordan Pickford is the goalkeeper.
Lucas Digne starts with Djibril Sidibe in the full-back positions.
Theo Walcott starts with Alex Iwobi on the flanks. And Richarlison starts with Dominic Calvert-Lewin in attack.
Thank you, Goodison Park.
This is the Liverpool side. In goal is Alisson. Trent Alexander-Arnold plays alongside Andrew Robertson at the back. Mohamed Salah plays with Sadio Mane out wide, and Roberto Firmino is the one striker. Our football today comes from the King Power Stadium, the home of Leicester City Football Club. Welcome to you all. Martin Tyler along with Alan Smith to provide the commentary for you. Premier League football we have for you. It's coming right up. It's Leicester City against Newcastle United.
Well, there's certainly a buzz in this stadium in the minutes leading up to kick-off. I hope the match doesn't disappoint. I don't think it will. We've got a couple of attacking sides here.
Well, he really could be the star of the show today.
19 goals, more than anybody else in this league so far.
This is the Leicester City lineup. Kasper Schmeichel starts in goal.
Ricardo Pereira plays alongside Ben Chilwell at the back. James Maddison plays with Wilfred Ndidi in midfield.
Jamie Vardy is the lone striker today.
Thank you for attending the King Power Stadium.
Newcastle United's lineup. Martin Dubravka is the goalkeeper.
Enrico Fernandez plays
Alongside Jamal Lascelles at the back. John Joe Shelby starts with Isaac Hayden in the centre of the park. And a partnership with these two strikers up front. Hi everybody, welcome to you all to Anfield, joining EA TV and myself, Martin Tyler, and Alan Smith for this raucous rivalry between Liverpool and Manchester United. Liverpool, top dogs in English football in the 70s and the 80s, overtaken by Manchester United in the 90s and the noughties, and now set fair against each other yet again. So it's set up to be a classic.
Certainly is, and I think the pace of it will be unrelenting. It normally is. Not a second to dwell on the ball. Tackles flying in, left, right and centre. Can't take your eyes off him.
Roberto Firmino. Number 11, Mohamed Salah. And number 10.
This is the Liverpool side. In goal is Alisson. Andrew Robertson starts alongside Trent Alexander-Arnold in defence.
Jordan Henderson plays with Jorginho Wijnaldum in the centre of the park.
And Roberto Firmino is the one striker.
This is then the Manchester United lineup.
What we've got here, Alan, is a side that don't concede many goals, and perhaps they don't score enough. That's down to the overall philosophy of the coach.
Yeah, they don't commit too many men forward. They work incredibly hard, I know, on the training ground in the week, on organisation, who's where at any given time, and it does work.
Pitch, as always, in very good order here at Anfield. It's a bit different behind the scenes, isn't it? New dressing rooms now and a different walkway out onto the surface than the one you used to make.
It is a bit different, yeah, but it still retains the special atmosphere inside Anfield. And do you know what? On big nights, particularly European ones, I can't think of another ground in England that creates quite so much noise.
Martin Tyler and Alan Smith welcoming you to the Manchester derby and all that entails these days. Two clubs with huge financial resources and huge ambitions in terms of winning trophies, Alan.
Yeah, without question. They're going to be in the shake-up once more this season. You can bet your life on that. As to who wins this match, it's so difficult to call.
Fernandinho. Number 17, Kevin De Bruyne. Number 21, David Silva.
Leading the scoring chance in the league, Manchester City.
They are the entertainers in this division. They've been really good, really potent in front of goal.
And number 7, Raheem Sterling.
Manchester City's lineup today. The goalkeeper is Edison. Kevin De Bruyne plays with Rodri in the middle of midfield. Sergio Aguero is the sole striker. This is then the Manchester United lineup. David De Gea starts in goal. Victor Lindelof plays alongside Harry Maguire at the back. Nemanja Matic plays alongside Fred in midfield. And at the point of attack, just one lone striker. So eagerly awaited the Manchester derby. And away we go. Hi there, everybody. Welcome to Old Trafford. Martin Tyler and Alan Smith with you for the commentary today on this special fixture, this rivalry that goes back decades now between Manchester United and the other team that wears red when they are at home anyway, it's Liverpool.
Yeah, I think this clash probably usurps the Manchester derby in terms of the fierce nature of the contest, the determination to come out on top.
Number 17, Fred. Number 31.
Looking at Liverpool away from home, you fancy that they fancy their chances with this great away record.
They should certainly fancy the chances after getting 12 wins in the last 14 games.
This is then the Manchester United lineup. David De Gea starts in goal. Victor Lindelof plays alongside Harry Maguire at the back. Nemanja Matic plays alongside Fred in midfield. And today, it's just the one striker in the side. This is the Liverpool side. In goal is Alisson. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside Joe Gomez at the back. Mohamed Salah plays with Sadio Mane out wide. And Roberto Firmino is the one striker. Today we are at St James's Park in the northeast of England. Martin Tyler here with Alan Smith. Premier League football is coming right up for you. It's Newcastle United against Sheffield United.
Yeah, thanks, Martin. I think both teams here are going to be positive. They are set up to attack, so I'm expecting a few goals here today. I don't want to put the mockers on, but I am expecting a few.
And number 12.
I think there's anyone more likely in the Newcastle United lineup to be the man of the match today than this guy.
Well, when he's on the ball, you know, he's as quick as anybody. Almost as quick when he hasn't got the ball, so that's a real threat here.
Newcastle United's lineup. Martin Dubravka is the goalkeeper. Enrico Fernandez plays alongside Jamal Lascelles at the back. John Joe Shelby starts with Isaac Hayden in the centre of the park, and a partnership with these two strikers up front. For Sheffield United today. Well, we put it up in what looks, Alan, very defensive, but there's flexibility, isn't there, in the side?
Yeah, and I think with his shape, so much depends on the wing-backs, how much they are allowed to get forward and what they can do when they do get forward.
It is extraordinary in this city centre stadium, and maybe because of it, where it's like a goldfish bowl to play here in Newcastle. They haven't won anything domestically since 1955.
No, it is incredible. I mean, this place dominates the skyline in Newcastle, and they turn up in their thousands every other week. They're just crying out for a football team that can compete for silverware.
Hi there, everybody. Welcome to the home of Norwich City, Carrow Road. Martin Tyler here, along with Alan Smith. Delighted to be with you. Premier League football for you very shortly. Norwich City against Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Yeah, thanks, Martin. Looking forward to it. I think we're going to have an entertaining tussle here. I think we'll find that out in the first 10 minutes, how these teams approach the task.
He's the one we're focusing on, I think with good reason.
3 in his last 3, really been his team's man of the moment.
Here is the Norwich City team for you today. Well, we think, Alan, it'll be a 4-5-1 formation, which can look a bit negative.
Yeah, but you look at the players in that 5, that midfield 5, and I think a couple at least will be trying to support the lone frontman.
Thank you, Carrow Road. Enjoy.
Here is the way Wolves are set out for this vital fixture. Looking at the lineup, he's got all the components in place, hasn't he, the manager, for the pressing style of play that's been a feature of his team.
Yeah, and many an opponent has found it difficult to cope with. If your touch isn't spot on against this aggressive type of closing down, you're going to lose it in dangerous areas.
What a perfect day for football we've got here. Martin Tyler here, Alan Smith sitting alongside me. Premier League football we have for you. It's coming right up. It's Sheffield United against Arsenal.
I think the first 10 minutes might tell us how this match is going to pan out, who can gain the upper hand, who can get hold of this ball and ask all the questions.
For Sheffield United today, well, it looks like all hands to the defensive pump. At least they've got 2 forwards.
Yes, and hopefully they will get some service, but it is capable, this shape, of being pretty negative.
This is the Arsenal lineup. Molineux starts in goal. Shkodran Mustafi starts alongside David Luiz in the heart of defence. Granit Xhaka starts with Dani Ceballos in the centre of midfield. Alexandre Lacazette is the lone striker today. Of course, at the turn of the century, it was Arsenal or Manchester United, Arsene Wenger or Alex Ferguson. Fantastic rivalry. After that, other clubs have come into the picture, notably Chelsea, of course, and more recently Manchester City, Tottenham having a go too. Arsenal have a lot of competition if they want to get back to the kind of levels that they had at the start of Arsene Wenger's long tenure.
Yeah, it's easy to fall out of that top echelon, and it's difficult to get back. You cannot afford to be away from the party for too long, so that's the challenge awaiting Arsenal. They're a huge club, a famous old club that should be able to attract top players as a London club.
Today we're at St Mary's Stadium in Southampton. Alan Smith alongside me, Martin Tyler. We have Premier League action for you coming right up. It's Southampton against Aston Villa.
Yeah, thanks, Martin. Looking forward to this. We've got some really good players out there, and importantly, we've got some match winners, some goal scorers down on that pitch. And I don't think we'll be disappointed.
Number 16, James.
Vulnerable Villa. That's really been the headline, hasn't it, this season, so far as their defending is concerned.
Yeah, you don't have to have great individuals to be a good defence, and I think it's just a case of communication at times that's let them down.
Shane Long.
Here's the Southampton team for you. The goalkeeper, Alex McCarthy. Ryan Bertrand starts alongside Kyle Walker-Peters at the back. James Ward-Prowse plays today with Pierre-Emile Højbjerg in the centre of the pitch. In attack, Danny Ings joins up with Shane Long. The Aston Villa team for this game. Responsibility for some of those five in midfield to get forward, and I'm sure the main striker won't be isolated, although it looks a bit like that on our screens.
Yeah, he could be a lonely man up top there if he doesn't get the support that he needs, because he is the type of player that does need support. He can't do it all on his own.
Enjoy the match.
Very different to the old Dell ground, where Southampton, where you had to be shoehorned into the stadium. Capacity of only 15,000. It's much bigger here at St Mary's, and it's very much a symbol of the modern-day development of the football club, Southampton Football Club.
Yeah, it's a nice ground. It's similar to quite a few in England these days, but the Southampton fans have come along, and they get good crowds here at St Mary's.
Hi there, everybody. There are a lot of London derbies these days, but this one is really growing, I suppose, in significance because of the ambitions of the two clubs, Tottenham and Chelsea, and also the context of some very fiercely contested matches in recent years, recent decades.
Yeah, without question, it means an awful lot to these two sets of players that have crossed swords with a fair bit of action in recent seasons. And in this stadium, I think we are in for a wonderful contest.
Eric Lamala. Number 20, Dele Ali. And number 27, Lucas.
This is today's Tottenham Hotspur team. Hugo Lloris starts in goal. Toby Alderweireld starts alongside Davinson Sanchez at the back. Harry Winks plays alongside Giovanni Lo Celso in midfield. And they're going to go with one striker up front. Here's the Chelsea lineup. In goal, Kepa Arrizabalaga. Zuma starts with Antonio Rudiger in defence. Olivier Giroud is the main striker. Well, it's a pleasure to be in this new stadium. Great initiative by Tottenham Hotspur, Alan.
Yes, it does make for a wonderful sight. A lot of thought gone into it, and such a huge stadium, but the pitch extremely close to the supporters.
This is Vicarage Road in Watford, town to the northwest of London. Martin Tyler here along with Alan Smith. Premier League football we have for you. It's coming right up. It's Watford against Manchester City.
I love visiting this ground. Rarely been disappointed with the entertainment on offer. Don't think I will be today either.
Number 19, Will.
They're a good watch, aren't they, Alan? We're expecting plenty today in terms of goals from Manchester City.
Yeah, maybe they'd fancy themselves to grab one or two here, the form that the strikers have been in.
Here's Watford, and this is how they're going to line up. Ben Foster starts in goal. Etienne Capoue plays alongside Will Hughes in the middle of the park. And here is just the one main attacker in this lineup. Manchester City's lineup today. Looking at the lineup, he's got all the components in place, hasn't he, the manager, for the pressing style of play that's been a feature of his team.
Yeah, and many an opponent has found it difficult to cope with. If your touch isn't spot on against this aggressive type of closing down, you're going to lose it in dangerous areas.
Thank you for attending Vicarage Road. Enjoy the match.
Delving back into the history of Manchester City, the golden period, late 60s, early 70s, where they were winning trophies domestically and in Europe as well. The likes of Francis Lee and Mike Summerby.
Yeah, Colin Bell was my idol as a young boy, and I went on to have some great games at Main Road. What an atmospheric stadium that was.
Hi there everybody, Martin Tyler along with Alan Smith welcoming you to the London Stadium, the home of West Ham United. It could have been the home of their rivals today, Tottenham Hotspur. There was a battle for the ground when it was made available for football, and it'll be a battle on the pitch. For West Ham fans, this is probably the biggest game of the season.
Yeah, a fair bit of animosity between the two sets of fans, and for West Ham, just gradually getting used to this stadium. I think they like it more now than they certainly did at the start. We're hoping they can get a result against Spurs.
West Ham United's lineup is this. Lucas Fabianski plays in goal. Issa Diop plays with Angelo Ogbonna in central defence, and they'll play with a sole striker. This is today's Tottenham Hotspur team. Hugo Lloris starts in goal. Toby Alderweireld starts alongside Davinson Sanchez at the back. Giovanni Lo Celso starts alongside Harry Winks in the middle of the park. Only one up front in terms of an out-and-out forward. It's been a good effort, really, by all concerned, to turn what was an athletics arena into a football stadium here in East London, the London Stadium. Big welcome to you all. Nice to have you along with us at Molineux. Martin Tyler here along with Alan Smith. Premier League football is coming right up for you. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers and they take on Burnley.
Yeah, thanks, Martin. I think both teams here are going to be positive. They are set up to attack, so I'm expecting a few goals here today. I don't want to put the mockers on, but I am expecting a few.
He's the one we're focusing on, I think with good reason.
3 in his last 3 games. That's top class from the striker.
Here is the way Wolves are set out for this vital fixture. Rui Patricio starts in goal. Adama starts with Diogo Jota in the wide positions. But they just go with the one striker up front.
Burnley lineup.
In goal today, Nick Pope. Phil Bardsley starts alongside Charlie Taylor at the back.
Jack Cork starts with Ashley Westwood in central midfield. In attack, Ashley Barnes plays up with Chris Wood.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.